We'll integrate Simply with your CRM system in multiple ways. Currently, we're developing a dedicated Salesforce app. This means that soon you'll have an app in Salesforce called Simply that you can add. Thanks to our partnership with MySolution, we're also ensuring full integration with MySolution's ATS environment. We're actively working on this now. At the moment, you can already connect Simply to Salesforce and HubSpot. Here's how to set it up. Go to your settings from the main dashboard. Click on Integrations at the top, and you'll see the available options. You'll need a Pro plan to use these integrations. If you have it, you can proceed. I'll show you how to set up the Salesforce integration. I'll briefly pause the video to fill in sensitive data and then move on to the next step. Now that I've entered the data, I've received a webhook URL. The process varies depending on the system. For Salesforce, it's set up this way. For HubSpot, it's much simpler. You log in once, click a button, a HubSpot window opens, you enter your credentials, and everything is set up immediately. We've created detailed documentation for all integrations such as Salesforce and HubSpot. This includes instructions on finding your keys in Salesforce and where to locate the required URLs. Once you've done this, you'll reach a page explaining where to enter the webhook in Salesforce. Afterward, click Next to start mapping data fields. For example, Simply might use a field like organization name, while in your Salesforce system, it corresponds to an account ID. You specify how you'd like this mapped. Next, you proceed to another step. If MySolution is integrated into your Salesforce environment, it will be automatically detected. This enables many data points to be pre-mapped, such as first name and last name. If you prefer to focus on fewer data points, such as just 10 key fields, we can help configure this so only those fields are displayed and mapped. For instance, if gender identity isn't a standard field, but you want to include it, you can manually add it. We'll ensure it's still sent to Salesforce. You can set up this process for each conversation profile, like candidate intake or vacancy intake. Once configured, click Done, and you only need to set it up once. The next time you process a conversation and mark it as complete, you'll see an overview of the data that will be sent from Simply to Salesforce. You can approve it, and the data will be synced immediately. If you want to make changes later, click Configure to go through the steps again and make adjustments. If you wish to disconnect the integration entirely, click Disconnect and start from scratch. That's how you connect Simply to Salesforce and HubSpot. Salesforce is slightly more complex due to the need for keys, but we provide thorough documentation. Additionally, the Simply team is happy to assist with the setup. We know exactly where everything is and have extensive experience. So, if the documentation doesn't solve your issue, feel free to contact your account manager or email support. We're here to help.